Hello guys, I want to invite you to our Dharma festival in August in Warsaw. I think it's going to be maybe the most powerful teaching we have done together with Maria in the last years. And the reason is the ideas that we're going to talk about in the Dharma festival came out of our 3-month retreat. So in the 3-month retreat, as you know, we had your beautiful books. Actually, I have them here. 2 versions, thick books, 700 people telling us what they wanted and what they don't want. And we read them during retreat, and I had some very powerful insight during that time. And that is that most of us, we have a big problem in daring to want more than what we can imagine. So in the Dharma festival, we will talk about, first of all, what it is that holds us back in our practice in order to reach these high goals of seeing emptiness directly, for example, or to develop bodhicitta, love for everyone. But we're also going to talk about how the same demon, the same idea is holding us back in pursuing our worldly goals, like good family, like making more money, like having the place to live that we want to live in. Or also, how can I express myself? How can I have a self-realization in this life? How can I offer things to the world that the world needs, and so that I feel I'm contributing? So in these 6 days, we will have 3 different tracks. One is the meditation track. We're going to do a deep meditation, Kherup chair meditation, one of the first emptiness meditations I ever did, and we'll connect it to our goals as well and to the theme of the Dharma festival. The second track is Maria is going to teach some Jetsunkalpa emptiness teachings, I think 2 classes. And then we will have in the afternoons, of course, fire puja and vow ceremonies. We will also have wedding ceremonies. And one day we're going to make an enlightened party where we ask you, after the core content has been presented, we're going to ask you to imagine that you live your perfect life and you reach both your immediate and ultimate goal. How would that life look like? The core idea again for the Dharma festival is, what can we do in our own heart, in our own mind, to stop holding back, doing everything we can to reach our spiritual and worldly goals? Meaning, is there something in us that leads to that we cannot give 100% to our goals? How do we deal with the idea of failure? Is the fear of failing holding us back? After the core context of the Dharma festival has presented, we're going to ask you to do an enlightened party where you imagine that you live your perfect life and you reach your immediate goals. Let me summarize one more time. The Dharma festival in Warsaw is for you if you struggle with believing that you can achieve your goals. You're going to look into details in what is in the human heart that holds us back and keeps us small. The thought patterns that think it's not really worthwhile to give everything I have because I'm anyway going to fail. What can we do to stop and to change that? And as an answer to these problems, we're not only going to go deep into the idea of a lower nirvana, and we're going to go deep into the idea that if you understand emptiness, you can give everything you have for any project you want because you know how reality is being created. We're also going to give you a very powerful mantra from actually the Vajrayogini practice, which is about 80-90 pages long, the whole practice, but we're going to give you just 1/2 page where we sing the praise to the female enlightened Buddha. And the praises that we're going to sing and share with you refer to very specific qualities that an enlightened being has already, which exactly focus on the topic of being able to overcome our own mental limitations, and especially the idea that we cannot reach our goals the way we want to. I really hope that you're going to join us in the Dharma festival. We'll have a lot of fun. There will be space for Q&A, and you will meet a lot of your Dharma's brothers and sisters. So see you in Warsaw in August.